Hey, it's a random pop culture news freak here, aka MannyTendoWolverine. As always, you guys are interested in the natural channel. Follow me on mymannygmendez.com, all that good stuff. So yeah, I heard about this about 4 days ago. There's some brand new news that came out of it from the gamer, so I'll get the other half over there. Oh, and I got some celebrity pop culture news about this shit about 50 Cent and Madonna. I gotta give them a mad tip hats to the Umbrella Guy and Yellow Flash. I know they covered it first, so gotta give mad props to those two guys. That's how I heard about this news, because I don't really keep up with mainstream media news. I remember Curtis Jackson back in the day, 50 Cent. He was real badass rapper when I was in middle school and high school. I worship the ground on that man's feet. That's crazy as hell as it is. Anyways, and funny story, one of my uncles or cousins that were working at this old hotel thing on the strip in Vegas, I actually met him and I got an autograph from him to this very day. From 50 Cent Curtis Jackson. It's somewhere here. Anyways, like some Dragon Ball Super shit in the background because it's pretty fucking sad news at the time. It says Activision Blizzard won't be a part of the Game Awards of this year. It will still retain the nomination. Those come from Emma Roth from The Verge. We'll read half of this article here and the other half over there in thegamer.com. I haven't read anything from The Gamer in a while. I don't remember, July, August, September last time I think I read from them. It says Mr.Geoff Keighley. Geoff Keighley. Little Keighley. Mr. Keighley himself. The host of the Game Awards. I only knew this since 2017. I think I heard about him once or twice in 2011, 2012 with that whole old meme 2000, early 2010s. 2010, 2011, 2012, and he was the Dorito King. I remember that shit way back in the day. That's old school shit, man. But I didn't know he was the host of the Game Awards. I thought all these years used to be 2006 to 2016 was that older dude David Spade. That was the one that was hosting the Spike Video Game Awards, Spike TV. Real old shit. Anyways, let's begin. So it says Mr. Keighley, Geoff Keighley, the executive producer and host, sent out a tweet that confirms outside of the nominations of Activision Blizzard says, quote, will not be a part of this year's hashtag, quote, the Game Awards. This in light is the companies of toxic cultures, as well as allegations of CEO body conduct and abuse content for the abusive word and harassment. And Mr. Keighley himself, this is his own Twitter. He actually does talk to and respond to his fans, but some of his fans, he's getting mass backlash for not calling out all the really evil effed up crap to Activision. And in my personal opinion, I think it's real. I don't think it's just fake. Oh, fake allegations, even though nobody was there to see it physically in person. But I believe some of those victims are not. It's way fucked up. And all that fucking bullshit happened to them, bro. And I don't know if he got paid handsomely. If this dude, Geoff Keighley, he got paid handsomely by the mainstream media industries solo stuff. I don't know if he's a sellout too, because I saw 3 old pictures of him with 3 real big old school stars back in 2015 or 2016. It was with Kanye West. I know he goes by Yeezy now. He doesn't go by Kanye West anymore. I think he goes by Ye now. But yeah, I still know him as Kanye West. He was with that dude, and he was with George Lucas a few times. And then the other dude, Hideo Kojima, he hung out with him. He's hanging out with millionaires, bro. So I don't know if he got paid under the table to be quiet about anything Activision Blizzard related. I really hope to God he didn't, because that's fucked up. Because this guy, he seemed like a chill, likable dude, man. Geoff Keighley. I only heard about him for I think 2017 or 2018 for the past 4.5 years. It's been a little while since I heard of this dude, Mr. Keighley. And he hosted the summer thing last year when the Convid-119 was still happening. The scandemic, plandemic thing was going on. It still is, unfortunately. But that's all a fucking mind game. So let's move on. So it says, in an interview with the Washington Post, Mr. Keighley hinted at Activision's potential removal for the award show had nothing to do with his, nothing to do contemplating how negative the situation with the company without harming its developers and employees. Although Activision Blizzard wouldn't have a role this year at the Game Awards, but the company may have still cast something over influence on the show. Rob Kostich, the president and CEO of Activision Blizzard, serves as the Game Awards Board of Advisors. While the board doesn't have a say in terms of which the game nominations and awards still helps guide the advance of the mission. Other gaming companies have also spoken out about the Blizzard controversy surrounding Blizzard, with PlayStation sending out a company-wide notice and condemning this claims. And Xbox boss Phil Spencer Microsoft is reevaluating. I'm not surprised. Reevaluating a relationship with the company. And I guess it's the last thing Mr. Keighley wrote. You guys can read the rest on your own. I'm not going to read the whole entire thing. It says, there's no place for abuse, harassment, or predatory practices in any other company and community. He talked about it on Twitter. That's a tweet right there. If any people don't believe me, yep. Beyond its nominations, I can confirm that Activision Blue will not be a part of this year's video game awards. It used to be called the Old School Video Game Awards, and now it's called the Game Awards. That's a yeah. So overall thoughts, views, and opinions. Like, there's some extra shit that happens here too. There's some stuff about ABK and all that stuff. Mr. Geoff Keighley, this is from the gamer here. Gets to Mr. Duff a little bit more in depth about what Geoff Keighley's talking about. So this is Blizzard worker groups calls out Geoff Keighley to the use of the Game Awards in the industry. And this is pretty fucking sad shit, man. Honestly, it is. Because I thought this was a likable dude for the past 4.5 years. I thought he was not problematic at all. I don't think he deserved to get canceled like that, my personal opinion. I don't know the dude personally in real life, but on the outside, he just looks like a real funny dude. He's kind of a little bit of a clown, goofy guy, but he still seems pretty chill, man. It looks like he used to love video games a lot. I think he's older than me, too. I think he's like 41, 45. So he probably grew up a lot in the 80s, too, man. Early 90s, I guess. For him, when he was probably a kid. And so, whatever, before I was born, this dude, he knew about video games. He was probably there in the NES, like, Game & Watch era, the ColecoVision era, the Commodore 64, and the ColecoVision era. He was probably in the television era, too. So that dude, Mr. Keighley, he probably saw way more of the earlier birthing, not birthing pains, but the birth and beginnings of old school gaming shit. So it says, yeah, problem we're facing with APK also solves the problem. Maybe blah, blah, blah. Better Ubisoft facing group noted. Same problem faces employees across the industry. You guys can read the rest on your own. I'm not going to read the entire thing. So it says, better Ubisoft has been long-standing dispute in Ubisoft and other workplaces. Not surprised. Working conditions. A better APK went to describe most pressing issues faced on the industry. That includes workplace discrimination. Says, quote, contractors across the world are being subjected in unfair working conditions. QA not treated as an equal citizen in development. Discrimination against unfortunate lower class employees. I'm going to say that. Is being swept under the rug because I don't know if YouTube might shut down my channel for that shit, for that word. There are also issues that have been well documented in the past. Workers have spoken out about the conditions of employment. Content workers who have been recently laid off, active in the Blizzard, took to describing their experiences to the company this past November. And I don't blame them either. All I got to say is this: overall thoughts, views, and opinions of Mr. Geoff Keighley. I really hope to God you're not getting paid on their table millions and billions of dollars by Activision and Blizzard to STFU. Shut the crap up about what Blizzard and Activision has done. It sucks. Honestly sucks. I really hope this man, he's legit. I mean, if any people don't know what he looks like, this is the guy right here. And he did a little bit of, I'm not surprised he did do a little bit of acting. He probably got a couple Hollywood friends out there in the hills. So I'm not surprised. Hopefully it didn't turn his back into normies every day. Not sheeps, per se, but a lot of the old school video game fans that are out there, man. I mean, I know somebody tries to make mainstream media. Some of it's kind of cringy as fuck. I'm not going to lie. It's extremely cringy as hell. And other stuff is really, really funny, man. But if this man, he turned his back on the real world classic old school gamers and he turned his back on the video gaming industry and the fucking community of the gamers, the real true gamers, whether they're a PC gamer or console gamer, regardless, it shouldn't matter. That's way, way fucked up to be quiet and silent under all this bullshit. I'm just saying, bro. Like, I really hope to God he takes account of what he's doing. That's all I got to say for now. I'm out of here. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros. I am Wizard Fingers. As always, talking to Muddies. I'll see you when I see you guys today. Have a good night, wherever in the universe out there. Stay tuned for more future content channel, including video game industry news and manga news, any random celebrity gossip news, Twitch issue news, online news, technology news once in a while. And of course, reaction videos, review segment videos once in a while. Peace out, dudes, goodbye. See you next time. Goodbye. Later.